Hello all, today I have a guest speaker with me who is going to address you all on the topic of COVID-19 and its effects on under trials and prisoners and what could be the measures to prevent the spread in the jails.
Hello friends, myself Abhay Singh Bhosle, practicing lawyer at Aurangabad High Court. Today all the globe is facing the COVID-19 infection and that has been transmitted and affected each and every country of this globe. In our country, Maharashtra and Gujarat, these two states are mostly affected. Now, because of this, the judicial process as well as the cases which are pending in which the prisoners are there, under trial prisoners who are facing the trials, those are also being affected. The most alarming news which came yesterday that Arthur Road Jail, there is insertion of this transmission and 40 persons are infected with the COVID infection. So this particular situation now giving a signal to the state to consider the guidelines which were issued initially at the time of imposition of lockdown by the Apex Court, in which the Honorable Apex Court has issued a guideline saying that the High Power Committee is to be instituted by all the states and union territories, and that committee has to take decision for the release of the prisoners, in which the prisoners are facing the offences or facing the convictions in which the sentence is up to 7 years. Now, in our state, some of the prisoners have been released by the decision of this High Power Committee, but that particular decision is not enough. Now, all the jails of Maharashtra, those are overburdened, those are full with the prisoners, and even the guidelines which were subsequently issued by our Honorable High Court saying that when there is an imperative necessity for arresting the accused, then and then only arrest is to be made. But at some point of time, some of the accused are arrested, they have been sent to MCR, and those accused are also now become the additional number of the prisoners which were there at the time of imposition of lockdown. So today, considering this situation and pandemic all over the globe, now the time has come where the prisoners are to be released, or the prisoners whose trials are pending, those are to be released on the additional conditions that they should be quarantined at some different places, because if this particular infection has been entered into the various jails, in that case it will be very problematic for the jail administration also to cover this particular issue. So, being a lawyer, now the conclusion of trial or the proceeding of the judicial cases, those are going through video conferencing, and as per the guidelines of the Honorable High Court, the extreme urgent matter are to be taken by the various courts. But in this situation, the trials conduction of the trial, that cannot be considered, and even the trials cannot be conducted during the lockdown or subsequent to this, because there are so many hurdles to conduct a trial in this particular situation. Therefore, considering all this aspect, the under trial prisoners, there has to be some guideline which is to be issued by the state government looking to this particular situation today, and therefore the prisoners are to be released on certain conditions, or they should be separated from their jails to some other places where the medical aid is to be provided, and where they should get the appropriate food also, because in this infection, the various medical experts, they have opined that your immunity power is what the instrumental to save you from the infection and subsequent developments. So to increase the immunity of the prisoners who are there languishing since last so many months or days or years, those persons are to be given with the proper medical aid, proper diet by the medical supervision, and this particular situation is to be now cured by some stringent measures, which will be not a conventional measure, but these measures has to be innovative measures that has to be framed by the state government. So considering this aspect, my humble opinion to the state government is the guidelines which were issued by the Honorable Apex Court, those have to be followed in its true letter and spirit. In fact, the Honorable Home Minister, in his letter, which was circulated through various social media, it was opined that 11,000 prisoners are to be released on parole. But in fact, on actual, there are only few prisoners who have been released on parole. So considering this aspect, if 11,000 prisoners are released and if those prisoners are now entitled to be released as per the letter which was issued or circulated by the Honorable Home Minister, then that particular thing has to be implemented as expeditiously as possible. So now if there is an infection in Arthur Road, there are so many central jails. There is central jail in Nasik, there is central jail in Aurangabad, there is central jail in Amravati also, where the number of prisoners is more than the sub jails, and the congestion in that jail has already been reported through various PILs before the various benches of this Honorable High Court. So considering this aspect, now the time has come where we have to take a step ahead and we have to think about the rights of the prisoners, as even the right of livelihood and right to get speedy trial both are envisaged under the Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, and that has been various times that has been discussed in the judicial exposition of law by various courts. So considering this aspect, my humble opinion is that the rights of the prisoners are to be protected by taking proper measures. The guidelines are to be issued by the state government, by Home Ministry, as well as by the jail administration, and there has to be some innovative methods which has to be adopted. And for that, if any legal assistance, if anything which will be fruitful for the purpose of this particular aspect, then in that case even the legal opinion of various legal experts, that can be called for, and this particular thing has to be taken seriously, because now the transmission is going to affect community. When it was specifically for the families, now it has started its second or third phase, and if that particular phase has been ignored, then it will be uncontrollable in the future. Therefore, considering this aspect, in the light of the judgments earlier passed, the guidelines are to be taken positively and in a proper manner, and swift measures are required to be taken. Thank you.
The views expressed in this video are not personal in any nature and are based on the legal positions in India. Do not forget to like and comment on the video, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and press on the bell button for more updates. Till then, bye. Thank you.